Pat, Ben, and Kelly Show on 99.7 DJX. That's how you get a hold of us. We're diving into the DMs. And look, when invited to a friend's house, you ask politely, hey, can I bring anything?
Yeah, and I think there is a difference between like coming over for the afternoon or getting invited to a cottage for a weekend.
Yeah.
Which is where we're at.
Yep. So, Kelly, you got this?
It says, yep. Hey, Ben and Kelly, I was invited to go to a friend's cottage for the weekend with my family. Now, as a rule, I always ask, hey, is there anything I can bring? Mm-hmm. And my friend said, yes, it'd be great if you can bring some snacks, drinks, s'more stuff, pancake mix, meat for the grill, buns, some sides like corn on the cob, and breakfast foods, preferably bacon and eggs. Wow. Is it just me or does that sound a bit extreme? Maybe I'm just overly hospitable, but if I invited someone to my cottage, I wouldn't expect them to bring bags of groceries. Now, I might say if your kids want a particular snack or they're picky eaters, you might want to bring such and such.
Yeah.
But I would never give anyone a grocery list. Am I wrong? And then the question remains, do I buy enough stuff to feed her crew of 6 as well as my family? I'm afraid to ask.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of groceries.
It is. It's quite a lot. And you know what? We got a few, I think, really good comments about this on Facebook. First of all, Lindsay is like, I think I'm the oddball. If someone's inviting me to stay somewhere out of town, a condo, cabin, cottage, whatever it may be, I'm saving XYZ amount of money, not having to pay for my own lodging. I'd be more than happy to provide groceries in exchange for that.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of the same way where maybe our listener was a little taken aback because of, like, typically that would be something that would have come up before the text of, hey, can I bring anything? Right. It would be more of the initial offer, like, hey, why don't you come spend the weekend at our cabin? You could bring some food and we'll bring some food, and I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, that's what Elizabeth is saying on Facebook. She said, I would make, when making initial arrangements, I would have asked how they usually did things, like ordering out, cooking big meals, making sandwiches. Once I have that information, then I would be like, so do you want me to grab a day's worth of groceries? You guys get the other day, or how you want to do that? She said, I feel like being invited to someone's vacation home for the weekend is a little bit different than being invited over to their house. Yeah, she said, I'm pretty okay with making sure I bring lots of stuff my family prefers along with that list. I actually feel like that would make my visit more comfortable. If I didn't bring that stuff, I would almost feel like our kids or I needed to ask permission to grab snacks or eat certain things. I'd feel more comfortable if we bought it, then we'd have free access.
Yeah, Bethany texts us and says, I feel like if you're spending that much on groceries, you might as well just stay in an Airbnb. You're going to spend just as much. I mean, you're still not going to spend.
Well, you're not in this situation. They're not paying for lodging.
Right, lodging.
Like they are staying for free at their friend's cabin. So I think because of that, I don't think it's completely out of context. Like, they should go ahead and provide some more grocery, or at least even offer, say, hey, since you're letting us stay there, how about we pitch in some groceries?
I think I wouldn't, and this is just me, but I wouldn't at this stage of the game ruffle feathers. I would just do it.
Yeah.
And then chalk it up to, all right, maybe next time I find out ahead of time what my obligation is.
Yes. But I think, in going into it, and when you think about it, the fact that if you were like renting a cottage for the weekend, you'd have to pay for the rental. You're not paying that.
Right.
So because of that, I think you could spend a little bit more on the food.
I don't know. So I don't know. I'm saying suck it up and just do it.
Yeah, I think,
advice.
Now, if this was just, hey, want to come over tomorrow afternoon for a cookout, and they give you the entire grocery list, that's a little overboard.
That's a little sus, for sure.
But when they're inviting you to stay for free at their family cabin for the weekend, I don't think that's, a bad thing to ask for.
And I would, and maybe it's just me, and I would almost expect there to be something that they're providing in addition to their cabin.
Like,
I don't know. Alcohol, desserts.
Oh, okay.
If I'm bringing all the food, maybe you're providing the booze and the place to stay. I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe just kind of work that out when they initially invite you and say, okay, all right, cool. So how do you want to do the food? Like, do you guys have things stocked there? Do you want us to pitch in for groceries? Are we going to eat out a lot? Yeah, I think that's a really good way to, like Elizabeth suggested, is just hash that out at the very beginning.
All right, there you go. At Ben and Kelly Show, if you want to get our opinion on something, we're diving into the DMs there. So, hey, have a great camping trip. Hopefully it works out well and you guys all get along. And if there is...
Yeah, and if you're buying the groceries, you know you're going to get the stuff you like.
That's right.
So that's good.
That's right. There